Can you hear me? All right. Guys, this is just kind of like a impromptu stream. Didn't have nothing planned, didn't tell nobody, so whoever joins joins. I just appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Kind of bored. It's pretty late. What time is it? It's like 10:23 my time here East Coast, so it is what it is. See what's up in the chat. Got a couple people watching. Say what's up. Let me know who's in here. I see Fernando's in here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I gotta fix this because it looks all wonky. Here we go. Whoa. I guess I put it right here. Whatever. I don't know. Trying to fix this. We'll go from there. See how that looks. All right, what's up? What's up? Say what's up in the comments, in the chat. Let me know what your questions are. I know people got a lot of them. And I gotta tell you, one of the main ones right now is, what blade do I use? I'm just gonna answer that right now. I typically use a wall fade blade when I change out my blades. I'm telling you, I get that question a lot. So there's your answers to anyone who's coming in. That's the answer. A wall fade blade. Now you can use pretty much any fade blade or any wall clipper you want on most of these because they all use a wall style bracket. So it's pretty much plug and play when it comes to that. Every once in a while you'll have a little bit of interference. The way I've worked myself around that has been that I kind of file it down. Sometimes it's just the very end of the machine, of the lever. You can file it down a little bit and it gives you a little bit more clearance and it doesn't interfere. Let me see. Steven Garcia, what's up, bro? I got the chemis. Let me make sure this is all in here. I got the chemis that look like the Babyliss Pro. Which one are those? Where can I get a charger for it? Came from Europe plug. If it has a European plug, the only thing I can say is go to, like a Best Buy or something like that and try to get one of those European to US adapters or wherever you're from. If not, just order on Amazon. It'll be like a little thing that clamps on. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know. A lot of these machines use a lot of different plugs. Every once in a while I find one of these machines that actually uses a similar plug to like the Babyliss or something like that. Like the chemis use the same exact plug as the Babyliss, so it works out where you could just use it like that. So yeah, it works out where you could just use it like that. It ends up being really, efficient because I don't have to have another set of plugs to go with it. Fernando says, have you tried any of the new clippers? So the sucker machine, the sucker shaver I started to use, it works pretty damn well for the price. It's very it's pretty good. Pretty good. Now it's just if the longevity actually lasts, that's gonna be the plus. And as far as that one that I put out today, the unboxing of the, man, I don't even know how to say it, Revia or something like that clipper. Comes in a bunch of different names. I used it. I was able to zero gap it, so I was able to get it close. It's solid. It's like the way I can compare it, and I'll have to say this in my video, but since you guys are hanging out, I'm gonna give you the sneak peek about it. But the way I would say is that it's very similar to once you've tried a really outstanding trimmer, anything that's not as good as that, it's hard for me to totally judge. So it's a solid machine. I don't know if I would be able to use it every day right now. It cuts, it's just not the way I would like it to cut. And I was using it almost on every haircut I did today, just making sure it was taking out bulk, which was very impressive that it took out some bulk. So I was happy about that. Have you ever had issues ordering from AliExpress while the COVID issue? So the most of the machines that you guys see, like this guy right here, I ordered a month before the whole COVID thing took place, and it took longer, much longer than it should have. And then almost like 3 or 4 machines came all at once that I ordered, and those are some of the ones you guys seen. Not the suckers, because the suckers I ended up getting, but these I'll show you right here. Oh God, almost ripped that out. I ordered these. These are some trimmers that you guys are gonna see an unboxing video of probably next week or something. I ordered these, the ones I just showed you, and another set of trimmers. Another set of trimmers that had the James ones. I ordered those, and they all came in like within a day or two of each other, but they were all super back ordered, in a sense. Like, I ordered it and it just took like a month and a half, almost 2 months before I got it. And I definitely know it had something to do with that. So to order from AliExpress is what I've always said in all my videos when I order from there. Like, you have to be patient, because you just never know when you're going to get it or if you're going to get it. Be honest, because this is coming from a freight from China. It won't always pass through customs. Sometimes something gets locked down, you might not ever get it. So, and then ordering from there, you're taking a risk that if it comes in, like in my situation where mine came in broken and it took me a little while to figure out that's why the noise was so bad. Like, talking to the seller, they're just like dragging their feet, and it's just totally pissing me off in so many ways, to the point where even if I get it, it was going to take another month and a half before I get a replacement. So that's why I prefer to look at buy stuff that if I can find like on Amazon, because then it's something you can get your hands on almost instantly. So let's see. Express while I cancel one of my orders for the coming. Okay, I just read that. Good to know, he says. What's good, bro? Hey, what's good, man? I hope you're well. Just wondering, what's the best knockoff trimmer that hits straight out of the box? I gotta be honest, I haven't found one. I have not found a knockoff trimmer that has hit. The one that I just used, it works pretty well. It's just not a hitter. The 1949s, the Chemi 1949s, they're not hitters out of the box. This is the thing that I'm coming to realize, that in order to get them to be hitters, you're going to have to do some sort of modification, adding a different blade or bracket to it, and most people don't have the time. That's why your question is out of the box. In my case, with trimmers, you get what you pay for. So far, I haven't ran into something that I can say, wow, out of the box, I just zero gapped it and boom, I'm good to go. I haven't experienced that. So that's why I can't really recommend a lot of these knockoff trimmers, because I was saying before, once you have a hitter, once you have something that just, when you compare it to that and you use something else and it's not hitting the way you know a trimmer should hit, then it's hard for you to really gauge, like, damn, this, I mean, it's okay. And that's what a lot of the findings are. They're okay, but they're just not They're not you can't cheap out on hitter. Like if you're saving money on this and this and this, you just the money you save, spend the extra money and buy a good uh, you're gonna have to buy a good name brand edger. That's the best advice I can give you as of right now, because I haven't come across something that I'm like, wow, this thing right out of the box is amazing. The Jamies or James ones that I was using, was gonna throw out a review and then they broke on me. They were they were kind of close. Like once I zero gapped them, broke them in a little bit, they were working pretty good, and I was liking the blade to a degree. But overall, it failed on me. So that's why I have never put out that review, because I'm trying to get my hands on another one just to see if it was a fluke thing or not. And I'm talking about it broke on its own. Like I wasn't throwing it around. I take care of my stuff. Um, Ralph says, "What's up, fam? What's up, man?" He also asks, bro, what's the price of the Chemi 86? Has skyrocketed. Yeah, but the thing is, if it's not being sold by like Chemi himself, look where the seller is. It'll always tell you your name in blue. If you see it from a different seller, that's why. That's why they're selling it. Chemi did increase the price. It used to be about $35, $40. Now it's closer to the $60 range, which, I'm starting to borderline, like, if they start going up higher than that, like, I wouldn't buy it, you know what I'm saying? Because now you're getting into uh, like, the magic clip price, you know what I'm saying? And I would actually recommend going to that route if you start getting into a little bit higher and higher. So they need to chill out with this. One of the reasons why I like reviewing these machines is price and performance. Now, if it's just performance and you don't have the good price anymore, what's the point, right? So yeah, some of these places are trying to, like, they seen that there's a huge demand for clippers, so they're kind of price gouging. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs them nothing to get that machine. That's why AliExpress gets them for so damn cheap. Um, what else? Yeah, I checked on the Fish Chemi store on AliExpress. Yeah, I mistakenly bought the old Andy Superliner, the one with the cord. Was buying with a clipper to start a lockdown to cut my own and family's hair. Didn't want to go overboard in spending. I get that. And sometimes, look, man, like, if I were gonna tell you to an affordable trimmer, wall detailer, corded, I still love that machine. I still love that machine. Can't go wrong with it. I would definitely lean towards that, because you can get that machine between 40, 50, $60. You don't have to spend $100 and something dollars. So that machine does wonders, and I love that machine. It cuts so evenly. It's just Wall knocked it out of the park. Now, I never tried the cordless ones. I have a lot of guys at the shop, but I'm not, it is what it is. I'm not trying. I don't have to use the wireless one, because now they're like, the wireless one, you're gonna pay, like I said, between $40 to $60 for the corded ones, and then the wireless ones are like $150 or $120. Just like, I don't see the need for that. I'd rather do like the wireless T outliners or something like that. Next question. But the superliners are whack anyways. Improve their performance. You just gotta figure it out. I mean, I haven't used those in so long, I couldn't even tell you if they were how good they were. Damn, there's like almost 20 of you guys in here, and it's 10 something my time. That's pretty cool. I really didn't expect anybody to be on. I just kind of said, screw it, let me just jump on and see what happens. Let's see. Bro, I enjoy your content. Your humbleness is fire. You as a barber, how long has it take to master your craft and fading up? All right, so that dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that, for real. That's awesome of you guys when you guys say that stuff. I just think you should be yourself, right? And people see that and they will relate to you and know that you're not being fake. So, I mean, I'm just trying to be myself. So I appreciate that. As far as master my craft, yeah, I could say I master my craft because I've been doing this since like age of 11. But barbering is a ever evolving thing. Like trends and haircuts are always changing. So it's not something you can fully master because you're always having to improve and make sure that you're up with the latest and greatest new trends. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. But the thing is that once you kind of figure out exactly how you cut a certain way, how to do a certain, how to cut the basics, you can translate that through almost every haircut. What you end up learning is different techniques. Most of every technique starts off more or less with the basics. Sometimes it's just in reverse order. Once you have that, then you can add more techniques for different hair and different hairstyles. And once you get to that point, it's like you're on autopilot just doing it. And once you get to that point, you're in good shape. You never want to feel like, you've learned everything you can, because, you should be open to, new hair trends and stuff like that. Sometimes you get locked into a barbershop that doesn't do any of the things that you see on Instagram, and that's fine. And then maybe you end up, like in my situation, I was working at a shop with a lot more older people, and I was comfortable there. I was able to pay my bills, take care of my family, doing what I had to do. But then after like 10 years, this is just recently, I decided, enough's enough. I'm going to go, I got to go change it up. And I started working closer to home. So I had 10 years worth of clients that I pretty much just let go just so I can start somewhere where I can be, one, challenged again, and two, I can really grow. Where I wasn't really like, they didn't want the barber to outperform the building. Where I'm at now, everybody's working with each other, encouraging each other, like making each other better. And that's the kind of environment that I'm thriving in right now. And that's one of the reasons why I started the channel. I had this channel before, and I probably had like 80 subscribers at the time because I wasn't really uploading. Being in this environment, some of the guys were encouraging me, hey man, you should do reviews on these machines. And it was like, why not, And then I just started doing the videos, and here we are now. I mean, that's like the simplification of it, but yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Make sure I don't miss any of your questions. Knight says, glad I bought them. And when were they? Yeah, exactly. When they were $32. Bought 3. I have 2 myself. I have 3 over here in the UK. That's what's up, man. That's cool. I mean, I think it's amazing. You mentioned Alibaba before, you OG brother. Yeah, Alibaba is, so what happens with Alibaba, and I'll try to get to this quick because I see there's a lot of questions. Alibaba, the people who sell the bulk stuff sell those clippers like the 86 or whatever. And then if you notice, you'll see the Kemi 1986, but in different names, and all they're doing is they find the design they like, they slap their logo on it. Kemi doesn't produce any of these machines. They don't design anything. They're just slapping their logo and name on it and the packaging. Whoever designs these sells them on Alibaba, and then they end up sell it in bulk to whatever company. You can be the company, and you can end up buying a bunch, putting your own logo and selling them. And so that's how that works, So when you're when you're buying from Alibaba, they usually want you to buy in bulk, and that's why you can get it'll be like, oh, you can get this machine for $4. Yeah, if you buy 1,000 of them, it'll be $4 times 1,000, right? Steve says, just tried my cordless senior charger on my Kemi 85. It works. Yeah, it's the same exact cord. Yeah, the 85, the 8050 chemis, they're exactly the same as your Wall Seniors, Wall Magic Clip, same cord. So when it's like that, you get an extra cord, a travel cord if you have, and you have the other one where you can just like swap, and you have one cord that will work through many of the clippers, which is cool. I like that. I wish they would just kind of all go away from those cords and use like a USB type connection, because that's just the way. It's the future of the technology we're going on. Appreciate your advice. I appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Thank you, Steve. CD, what's up? Hey, man, great channel. You have tried the Gamma Absolute Hitters. I have tried them, and they are nice. They're very good. I actually want to reach out to the. I actually kind of have like. So I have a friend who's on their team, and I'm sure if I ask him to, link me up with the owner and stuff like that, I could start reviewing their stuff. I just haven't, with everything going down, I'm gonna wait probably another month or two when things speed up, and then I'll talk to my boy and see what happens. See if I can get connected with him and stuff like that, and then maybe I can get them to send me some stuff and I can do reviews for you guys. But yeah, the Absolute Hitters, I got two guys in the shop got them. One of them I actually introduced him to my friend, who then got him to sell. Like the owner sold him on the Absolute Hitters, and he swears by him. And then a couple of people use them in the shop, and everybody really loves them. So they're pretty good machines, man. They're good. I'm not sure about their pricing, but it's a good machine nonetheless. And I like how they give you the modularity of it, where you can swap out covers and stuff. They got a nice little niche, and the machine works, so it's definitely a plus. That's half 3 in the morning, by the way. Damn, I'm sorry, I'm keeping you up. Saw you live. You the man, brother. I didn't mean to keep you up like that, but hey, I'm over here. It's what time is it right now? I don't even know. I got my watch and I'm looking around. It's 10:45, so yeah, I kind of feel bad for you. The Gold FX, yes. Oh, hold on. What Edward Davis says, what's the best trimmer out of all the brands? And Fernando answers correctly. Gold FX, I would say, is my personal favorite, the one that I use the most, and the one that I'm definitely gonna get another pair. I'm probably gonna get the silver one. Definitely a great machine. I mean, it still blows my mind how good it is. I know I should do a review of it, and if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. You guys want to see my a review of the Gold Skeleton FX trimmers, because I love them. They're great. I should do a review. CD says, nice, man. Seems like they got some pretty good prices thinking between them and the Andes Pro Outliner. I mean, you're talking about two machines that are really going to be, 1A, 1B type thing. So you're going to be in good hands regardless of the two. Whichever one you can find the best price, CD, I would go with that one. Just got them. Cool. Are there any off-brands that fit Andy clippers? Seems every off-brand goes with Wall. I haven't come across anything that uses like a Andy blade. So no, everything that I have reviewed myself and used myself off-brand is always using a Wall design. I guess if I were just to take a guess, it would be because most likely it's an easier bracket to make than the Andes, and the Andes blades are probably a little bit more expensive, a little bit harder to like that Andy blade, the Andy Master blade, and the Oster Fast Feed blade. They're almost on a league of their own, man. I love those blades. That's why I did one of my mods and used it on that one of my suckers. I modded it and put the Oster Fast Feed blade, which is technically like a Andy Master blade. I didn't mean a good trimmer. Okay. I have the silver. It's not the same, bro. Well, that's what probably one of the things I like about it. That it wouldn't be the same. It would be a little bit different. I don't, so I'll go. I'm gonna go with that. See what happens. I just got a notification. Give me a second. Sorry about that. All right. All right. I don't know where that came from. Missing questions. I hear the silver is not the same. Okay, I read that one. Andy guards. I use, and you're not necessarily, it's not meant for it, but if y'all ever see my videos, sometimes you'll see a purple guard on my clippers, and those are the magnetic purple guards that are meant for Andy Masters or Osters. But because it's magnetic, I slap it on there and it doesn't move, and I love it. I use the 0, which is like a half technically, and the 1, which is a 1, and I love using that. I really love using that a lot. Fernando says Kemi 1971 trimmer. I still haven't used that. I still haven't got my hands on that. But I will probably get my hands on one of those Fitz Andy blades. That's awesome. So that's a good little simple mod, more or less. Lewis says recently started following all the way from Puerto Rico, my brother. Oh, hey, it's my native country, man. I was born there, but raised in Florida. I was real little, so I lost a lot of my Espanol. I can completely understand it, and I can carry a conversation, but I'm not 100% fluent on it. But that's my island, man. It's my people. So what's up, brother? Like what you're doing. Okay, we can get the gold FX in UK. Why can't you? That's weird. The Babylonists are not reaching out to us. If I bought them, the US would just be okay charging here. That is a good question. I have no idea, and that's one of the reasons why I say clippers need to start using USB connections over these, because then you have something that's kind of universal. With a USB charger, you can connect it to one of those battery banks, and you're straight. You don't have to always connect it to a wall. So that sucks, but I'm sure there's gonna be a workaround. Somebody knows something. Juan Del Gato, have you ever tried the new caliber 50 cal clipper? No, I haven't tried any of the caliber 50 cal. Now, I would say that the closest thing would be this guy right here. Is the one that I was kind of, a lot of people say this is very similar to the caliber. So, and I was actually liking that a lot, that clipper a lot. So, I don't know. I haven't tried it. It looks like a pretty damn good machine, but I just haven't got my hands on it. Because obviously clippers could be expensive. So buying some of these Chinese clippers is a little easier on my wallet and budget. I can get a couple, or if I just get a caliber, it's going to cost me way more. So what I'm hoping happens is eventually with all these reviews and as my numbers start to grow, a lot of these companies eventually are going to start reaching out to me, and then I can get my hands on them and do reviews that way, and I don't always have to spend money. So we'll see what happens. Kemi 1986 or suckers? Oh no, Kemi all the way. The 86s are, like I said, this is my personal preference. The 86s are my personal favorite when it comes to between those or the suckers. But it's not a knock on the suckers. The suckers are still a damn good machine, you know? The only thing you have to do with that one is you got to change out the blade. And that's why I like lean towards the 86s, because the blade that the 86 for whatever reason comes with works great. All you got to do is zero gap it, and that it works really well. It works almost as well as any wall fade blade that I use. So that I take that into consideration when it comes to the cost. So it ends up evening out where you're saving a little bit more money in the long run, because you're not having to buy the machine, swap out blades, which is going to cost you another $15-20 on top of the price that you already paid for. So that's why I usually like preferring the 86s, because it's just a really good machine with a good blade. Um, any reliable online stores in the U.S. that sell clippers, trimmers, etc. that will ship aboard? I have no idea. Besides Amazon, and you guys have a UK Amazon, so I don't know how. I know that each country has its own little limitations, so I don't know what they sell in the UK. So it would be one of. I would just be guessing. I would just be guessing. Um, Try eBay. eBay sometimes could be uh, helpful. Kemi 2010s just came out. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I have to look that up. Let me see something. I'm gonna type that in real quick. 2010. All right. Let's see who comes out. Is that a shaver? Looks like it's a shaver, but I can't tell. 2010. No, I don't see a 2010 image for 2010. Is that a shaver? I don't know. Hair clipper. What about hair clipper? That's what we're talking about. What else? Yeah, like I was saying before, I apologize kind of about like I said before to you guys, I had a few clippers that I was able to unbox with the whole COVID thing. We went from regular cutting to nothing, so reviews had to kind of take a seat back until I can get like one of the things you guys got to understand is with me, I like to do 50, 60, maybe even 100 haircuts with the product, with a machine, in order for me to feel comfortable to tell you, hey, this is what this machine is about. Because those guys who you see on YouTube who open up the box and turn it on, do one haircut and call that a review, oh my God, is that so frustrating? How there, you can't really take their advice in that, even though they're not trying to mislead you. The problem with doing that is that something can happen in a week, 2 weeks after using it. That if they used it once and then told you it's a review because they unboxed it and showed it to you after a day of use, that how can you tell me it's worthy of the build quality, that it lasts, does it overheat, does, you know what I'm saying? So, and with me, I try to give you guys a full experience of how I was able to use it, and the more I use it, the easier the review becomes, because it's all stuff that I'm starting to jot down in my head, not just a quick. If I wanted to just make quick videos all day long, yeah, I could do that, but I don't think that's how it should be. I think that you guys come to my channel because you know that I'm going to give you an honest, unbiased review and just strictly my opinion of how it's worked for me and my workflow. Sometimes it's not going to work for you. You might have the same machine and have a totally different experience, and that happens. So the more I can use it, the more I can hit on points that you might be like, dang, you know what? That's right. It might not, this might be an issue. This might not be an issue for me. So, that's why I do these the way I do it. I like to take my time and really, get to the nitty gritty on things. Because I could just put out a review right now of all the unboxings I done and just say, yeah, this is good. No, this is okay. No, but it's not going to serve you guys in the long run. Missing. Ordered the CD. Ordered the 86 last week and said that the power source was USB. Not sure if a typo. Okay, so when I ordered my 86, the Kemi 86 from AliExpress, it came with a charging cord, not a USB. It came with a charging cord. Actually, it came with a charging cord like a brick, a US one. It came with a USB plug as well. And it even had all the adapters and stuff like that. I ordered again from them, and my boy got just the USB. He didn't get everything I got, and we ordered from the same place. So for some reason, some of these boxes will have the full charger, right? What you would normally see as the charger, and some of them will just have the USB. So it's hard. I don't put this stuff. I don't. I'm not. Look, I'm not sponsored by none of these companies. I don't really know. Kemi seems to be the one that provides the most um, variety of these clippers. So obviously, it's becoming more of a household name, like on YouTube. Like if you type in, most people are not typing in sucker clipper. Most people are typing in, Kemi. So they're becoming the name brand of the off brand, which sounds kind of crazy here saying it, but yeah, they're becoming the name brand of the off brand clippers because they're putting their name on a lot more products. Remember, they don't make none of this. They're just slapping their name on it, and that's why you'll see like these had this clipper right here. I keep pointing it up, but you can find this clipper right here in a bunch of different names. Just on Amazon. If you go on AliExpress, it's gonna be even more. VGR, I think Sucker, even Kiki might have one. There's just a ton of off-brand that use exactly the same thing because of what I said earlier. My guy is saying that the 2010s are hair clippers. I don't know. I sent you the link. If you sent me a link, most likely it won't go through. YouTube does not, unless it was on. But usually YouTube does not let the. Hold on, I got a message. YouTube does not allow you to drop like links on other people's videos. I get that a lot. A lot of people comment like, "Hey, you haven't answered my thing. I dropped you a link to a clipper I want you to take a look at," and I'll be like, it goes right into your spam folder because YouTube doesn't allow that. So if I don't answer your question and you drop the link, most likely it went into spam, and I'm not going around checking my spam folders. What else here? Where did you order your 86 from? Well, my first one, I ordered two, one for me, one for a friend. After like he saw me use it, I let him use mine from AliExpress, and then later on, if you look on my channel, you can see when I found out that Amazon started carrying them. So then I just ended up ordering another one. So I have two of the 86s, and then obviously after my video, they must have seen it because they jacked up the price and it went, it doubled in price. It went from $30 to $60, which kind of sucks. They need to chill with that. And I think one of them, I think they have actually reached out to me, but I can't verify if it's them or not. So I'm going to see, because they were talking about, wanting me to review something. And I was like, I don't know if you guys are actually, if this is a scam or not. So I was kind of just KGB about it. What else? What else? Oh, wait. I just ordered from Wishman. Come roughly. Okay. See, I've never ordered anything from Wish, so I don't know. Lee says, just ordered some Kemi 1996. They're decent. Yeah, I liked them, but I didn't like their battery life, and I had to change the blade. So those are two things that just kind of, I get this a lot, and I'm probably going to have to do a video, Kemi 86, versus the 96. Which one is better? Because I get that a lot, and it'd probably be a really big video. So let's see. I've gotten all mine from AliExpress. Yeah, the thing with AliExpress, you're gonna save money. It's just, are you willing to wait? Sometimes you just gotta order and forget and hope that it comes, it comes eventually. Um, which is not too bad. They have updated their shipping due to the pandemic to pay extra, but it means getting 2 weeks wait. Okay. So if they're selling them there and you can get them for a good price, then I'm not gonna tell you don't go there because I never shopped there. So if you guys have experience, then you guys have experience with that. What Chinese trimmers do you recommend? See how many times I've read that same thing. I don't recommend any Chinese trimmers at this moment, honestly. I don't. I haven't come across anyone that I'm like, hell yeah, go get this one. Everything I've reviewed so far has been solid, not great, but okay. Um, with trimmers, you kind of just have to bite the bullet and pay the extra money. Marco says, "Hi, my friend. It is nice to watch your videos. Suckers K7 looks identical to the Kemi 1977, so should be by yeah. Okay, so more or less, what you're looking at is the same clipper, just rebranded. The Suckers K7S and the Kemi 77, whatever. It's the same machine, just rebranded, guys. That's what I was telling you before. It's Kemi, Sucker. None of those companies make this. This is some other company making these clippers and then allowing you to slap your logo on it. So when you see them and you're like, damn, this looks exactly the same, it's because it is exactly the same. Whichever one you can get at a better price, go with that. But they're pretty much exactly the same. Sorry, cause I'm having my own little combo over here, but we're still listening to you. Hey, it's all good. I'm glad. That's why I want with the community on this channel. I'm glad that people are conversation between each other. It's really good. I appreciate that a lot. Damn, I've been on for 45 minutes. Golly, where did the time go? 45 minutes. Gee whiz. He's in the U.S. Kemi hair clipper KM 2010. I don't know. Sometimes you just have a little bit bullet and spend the extra money to get clippers, trimmers, American made for the quality. Exactly. In most cases, it's not, but there are cases with trimmers I've come across that I like trying them out for you guys, so you guys, because I know you guys are interested in it. But again, the best ones I've come across are the Babyless Gold FX, the Wall Detailer, the Slimline Pros, the Andy T Outliners, all these machines. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money, but you're gonna get your money's worth when it comes to it. So, you're not going wrong. Sometimes the money, like I said, the money you save on some of these clippers, put it towards investing in something a little bit more expensive. I really want the Babyless skeletons, but $300 in Canada. That really sucks. Yeah, man, y'all currency is terrible up there, huh? That sucks. That sucks. I would take a trip to US. I'm just saying. Cross that border. Cross that border. If you guys don't have any other questions, I'll probably end the stream. If you do, let's fire them off and I'll answer until we hit an hour, because I don't want to be on for more than an hour for right now. And guys, I might do some podcasting. If you guys want to see that on this channel, let me know. Yeah, I got, we can talk and do podcasts. That'll be fun. Steven Garcia, let's see what he says. Lewis, is there a difference between the Babeless gold skeleton or the gold ones? No, I just think at that point, if they're both the skeletons, no. I think at that point you're just talking about a different housing color. It's probably exactly the same. There is a difference between the ones that are not skeleton and the ones that are. How much of a difference? I don't know because I haven't used the other ones. Borders are closed. Man, you better get on that canoe then. You gotta start paddling. Get on that good foot. It's gone 4 a.m. UK time. I'm out of here. Good night, y'all. All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Get some rest, bro. Tomorrow's another day, and for you, since you're in the future, you're already there. Good night, man. I appreciate that. I'm about to swim across Nigeria. Hey, I didn't tell you to do that. I don't want you dying over some clippers. It's not that serious, man. What else do we have? Oh, look at me, I'm yawning. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, this has been one of those days. Long days. Long days. Let me see. I know I had a message here. That's my cousin. It's my cousin. Sorry about that. I was just replying to a message. Do you post tutorials? I mean, I have some. You can see I did one a few, maybe a month or two ago. I'm gonna do more. I'm definitely gonna. I don't want this channel just to be known as like, oh, a clipper reviewer. This channel is gonna be, I have vlogs in there. I'm gonna have, I'll be doing vlogging. Don't worry. I'm gonna get on that. I have vlogs in there. I'll sprinkle in tutorials. I'm probably gonna do some podcasting. Continue with the clipper reviews and the unboxings. I want a variety for you guys. I don't want to just be pigeonholed to like, oh, this guy just reviews machines. Like, yes, but there's way more to my skills than just being able to talk about a machine. So hopefully you guys are down for that because it's coming anyways. The vlogging, you can go back and you see a couple of episodes I did. I wish I was vlogging while I was losing all this weight. I think it would have been cool motivation for a lot of people. That would have been cool. Do you post towards how has the quarantine affected you? How has the quarantine affected me? For one, I wasn't working. One day I'll be able to tell you guys more. I had some stuff in my personal life that has definitely impacted me pretty severely. And now I'm kind of getting a little bit in a better headspace where I'm able to do these kind of videos without feeling so crappy. But, things are going to be changing for me in the near future. So it's affected me in a crazy way. I think just more, if not more than most people. But I trust in the Lord, and He's getting me through all this. So it's gonna be all right. Steve says I'm new to the channel and I really like it. Also watch Chris Rousseau and 360G's. Yeah, two guys that do really good content. They got their own style, and that's great. And that's what I like about it. You can find different people have different personalities, different styles, and it ends up helping out. Like I said, 360Gz, he does fantastic work. He does a lot of tutorials, but he also mixes it with a vlog, and that's kind of my style. I haven't really introduced it a whole lot, but if you look at my channel, you kind of see some of that stuff in there. And I'll be bringing more out. And Chris, yeah, I appreciate what he's doing for industry as someone who's constantly looking to grow the barber industry in a more respectful way, so that people are, take a little bit more pride in it. So let's see. I will say that the Remos The TY can follow mods are the best for the price jump from $25 to $70. Okay, I take your word for that. What is your take on the sucker clippers? Just ordered some. Which ones? There's so many different sucker clippers. Sucker clippers. Yeah, a little bit more specific on which sucker clipper you're talking about, because again, I think I've reviewed 2 or 3 of them. So if you're talking about the one with the gold metal housing, the what is it, K7S, those are good. Those are really good. Great battery life. Love the build quality. A solid motor. I would just change the blade and you'll be fine. You'll be fine with that. If it's the other ones, the silver ones. Yeah, but again, the silver ones with the LED readout in the middle, or the ones that are like the gold ones, just a little bit thicker? And are they the actual silver? Because I reviewed ones that are like, they have a silver plate, but it's plastic. It's just like a cover. Where the other ones, they're always sold together with the gold ones. The silver ones are just a little bit of a thicker clipper. And yeah, those are good. Those are definitely good. It's the same thing with you change the blade on that to whatever wall blade you prefer. You know, you got the fade blade, you got a ridge blade. You know, there's a lot of different blades you can go with. You just got to go with the one that works best for your workflow and how you cut in your cutting style. Yeah, they're all really good. A lot of these machines are really good once you understand. Like, some of them don't have the most power. That doesn't mean it doesn't cut good. It just means it doesn't have the most power. Some of them you just need to change the blade because the blade that they offer is just not that good. So I've, like, my first wireless machine, and people ask me about this every once in a while. They'll say, "Hey, what about the I think it was like Serpent or something, whatever name it was. If you look, it's one of my early videos. How's that machine still holding?" And I gotta be honest, that machine still holds up really good. The moment I changed the blade to a wall fade blade on that, and I started using it, man, I was like, damn, this machine's dope. It was like $25. It's a light machine, which, you know, not everybody's gonna like the feeling of that, but it just worked, man. It just worked, and I still use it. Sometimes I see it and I'm just grabbing it. Let me just use it. Bam, bam, bam. The one clipper that I use as much as my 86s is that black new Kiki thing. New brand, whatever the hell it's called, but the black Kiki one. I changed that to a wall fade blade, and man, I gotta tell you, I don't know. It's like, it's up there, one of my favorites. And I had people to comment and say like, "Oh man, that machine's not all that good." And that's what I mean. Like, for me, I understood its strengths and weaknesses, and I enjoyed using it. I still enjoy it. I use it like two or 3 times today. Battery life is solid. Yeah, all around good machine. We got 3 minutes left in this live stream, and I'll answer whatever you guys want. It doesn't always, you guys are gonna ask me something personal if you want. It doesn't always have to be about machines. You guys want to know more about me, if it's within means, I'll let you guys know. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the hour, and then you guys can go to bed. Because I definitely will. Oh, man. No more questions? All right. We'll close this down then. Guys, thank you, man, for hanging out. I wasn't expecting to even have 2 people in here. Just random live stream at 10:30 at night. So it was fun. I'm glad we had the chance to chit chat. I hope I answered a lot of you guys' questions. And we'll definitely do more of this. Like, I was able to do it at this time because I just put the kids to bed. So it was like, you know what? Why not live stream? Why not? So here we are. We did. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. If this is your first time watching my channel, you know, I haven't done a lot of these live streams, but just know that I will be doing more of these. You know, if you're following me on Instagram, you can ask me questions. Sometimes I ask you guys to ask me questions that I can make a video on and go from there. Keep up the amazing work, brother. Man, I appreciate that. Again, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the support. And I do the amazing work because I know that there's people out there that need to hear some of this stuff. And, you know, the barber industry has definitely evolved, and more competition starting to come out, and some of these name brand clippers are starting to feel the pressure from a lot of these other companies, which is good because it helps us out in the long run. You're the best YouTube cheap underrated clipper trimmer unbox video, crispy stars, impactful tutorials, Jay-Z 360 for crazy fades. Yeah, class haircuts, room barber for sheer techniques. Yeah, and that's great. That's what the YouTube barber community it should be. It should be a variety, and you should be able to find great pieces of nuggets in everyone. So I'm happy that I'm even considered to be in their sphere, because they have a lot of recognition, right? So for you guys to say, hey, you know, you're in that conversation, that, you know, it's a humbling experience. We'll get there. We're gonna get those numbers too, but hey, you guys already feel that my content is there, and that you know, that's a humbling experience, because we got to start somewhere, and we're here, and that's what we're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna keep on grinding. I promise you, in a couple months, things are gonna be like amped up, and a lot of you're gonna see more of me. You're gonna see more of what I have to offer for you guys, and it's gonna be a fun ride. You know, it's gonna be a fun ride. There's gonna be some new doors opening up in my life, and I'm just excited for, you know, this new opportunity God has me, and you know, I'm walking through that door, and it's gonna be some good stuff. Hello from Brazil. Thanks for sharing your experience. Thank you for hanging out from Brazil. I appreciate that. I love the fact that my channel has so many subscribers from so many different areas, that it's not just hungered down to one little location. It's spread out, and I think that's amazing. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that. You guys always keep asking questions. I'll do my best to get to them. Like I said, on Instagram, you guys know that I try to answer you whenever I get the chance. If I don't answer you right away, don't get frustrated. Understand that the more the channel grows, the more the Instagram grows, you know, the harder it is for me to answer right away. Sometimes I can answer right away. Sometimes, you know, I'm working or taking care of the family and stuff like that. But nonetheless, your answers will be answered. And I appreciate that. And on that note, we're going to end. And I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I will give you guys more of a heads up next time we do one of these live streams. Maybe I'll schedule one for you guys, and then we'll have more people, more conversations, and going from there. But the fact that we had like 20 people in here, and I didn't even also hit the like button, share this thing. And I didn't even post it and told anybody, you know, we go from there. So again, thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. I'm glad that we were able to hang out. And like I always say, I'll see you around. Later.